All right, people. I'm going to take this time out to address some sucker shit that I noticed and I've been seeing lately. I just got to address the sucker shit, so I'm going to take this time out to do just that. Address this sucker shit that I've been seeing. First off, Tommy Sotomayor. I don't even know how people allow you to walk the street. See, at first, when that shit happened with Sonetta and them, and you got punched in the face, I was upset about it because I really felt like, you brothers is coming together for a positive movement, what it should have been, or how it sounded like it started off. And then you hear about Tommy Sotomayor getting punched in his face. And I was kind of like turned off, disgusted. Because, I don't really do this internet stuff, these YouTube brothers like that. I don't pay attention to dudes like that. I don't pay attention to Tommy Sotomayor at all. But then I see somebody sends me the video with Tommy Sotomayor talking about Sandra Bland and basically saying in his own words that it was good for her that she got hanged and he wished he was there to watch the police hang her to death. Then I got even more angry at Sonetta, and I was thinking to myself, yo, why y'all just didn't beat that nigga to death? Why was he even allowed to walk out of that building alive? Was my next thought. Like, dogs, how dare you? Why would you say something so foul out of your mouth? What did that woman do to you? It's bad enough that woman was executed in the prisons. After 400 years of what our people had to go through, you have a woman being executed in a jail cell. See, when people get locked up, it's not for the police to beat you to death. It's not for the police to find you guilty. That's what we the people are for. You go in front of a judge and then a jury to be found innocent or guilty, and then you come home and after you do your time, you come home to your family. That woman went inside that jail cell and she was executed. A female, a black woman, a woman. But I understand that you got somewhat of a hate towards your own mother, so you have no respect for the black female at all. That's unacceptable. It's unacceptable for us to allow dudes like this to be on the airwaves, to walk our streets, to disrespect our community. Then I hear more shit when you basically telling white people when they see a black man or a group of black men walking down the street, just open fire on them. Don't trust them. Open fire on them. Yo, dogs, who are you? I know who you are. You're an enemy to your own people. You are the enemy. And black people who support you, they are the enemy to their own people. Yeah, I understand you got a problem with black woman because you was raised by a black woman who mentally fucked you up. Like a lot of our people in our community that was raised by black women, they fucked us up. But the black man has to take some of that blame too. All of that does not go on the black woman. We have to take our responsibility as men for stepping off on the woman. Then you got to turn around and flip that cannon to the other side and put it back on white supremacy. So you sit up there and you down and you dog and you degrade your own fucking people. But somehow you forget to turn the gun on those Jews that sponsor your ass. Somehow you forget to turn that gun back on the people who oppressed us for over 400 years. And then when you finally loosen the noose just a little bit because they never took the noose off our neck, then you want to criticize our people. Because we ain't recover from the effects of being on, let's say, dope for 20 years. Or slavery for 400 years. We didn't recuperate from the after effects that we have to deal with. We never got counseling. Our mental health was never restored as a people from the oppression that we was put through. So you want to drag our women through the mud and disrespect them. Not on my watch. My second problem with this despicable man. What man takes a shower? What grown man takes a shower with his 8-year-old daughter? Where they do that at, Tommy? I mean, most fathers that I know that were good fathers never wanted to change their daughter's pamper because we just didn't feel comfortable with it. In order for me to change my daughter's pampers, especially in the beginning, my wife had to be gone, and it was really necessary because it just was uncomfortable. I just wanted my wife to do that. I changed my sons all day, but I felt like a woman should deal with a little girl. But you sitting up there talking about how the last time you took a shower with your 8-year-old daughter, you stopped because she was just staring at your penis. That shit hurt my stomach. Then you put a video up with you with a towel on. Your daughter laying on a couch. Then you flash her. And she squints up her face like she don't want to see it, but you got shorts on. Who the fuck plays like that? Then you have a conversation and you basically saying that, yeah, because I told my daughter at 8 to 10 years old, I'll say 10. You told your 10-year-old daughter that if she's at a man's house and she doesn't plan on giving him the pussy, she ain't got no business being there, just leave. Who the fuck has that kind of conversation with a 10-year-old? This is the mentality of the man that y'all watching? Y'all agree with this man, this sick mentality? Tommy Sotomayor is poison. He's disrespectful. An ass whooping to him is way overdue. His hood pass should be revoked. And the hood pass of those motherfuckers that's supporting him. How dare you talk about Sandra Bland the way that you did and spit in her family face? It's bad enough. They have to live every day with knowing that white supremacy once again executed their family member and got away with it. But then got to turn around and have a black brother. What Tyreek call you? Crispy? Nigga, you black. Even though I know you hate your skin, you black. And that little girl that you got of a daughter, she black too. And she gonna grow up to be the black woman that you hate. She black. Crispy. Your mouth is foul. Your mouth is way too foul. Sinetta and them should have whooped your ass till the cows come home. At first, I felt bad. Because I didn't like it. I didn't like the nigga shit going on in the conscious community. But then, when I heard what you did and what you said, I'm like, God damn. Nigga, you ain't no better than that dude, George Zimmerman. You and George Zimmerman might as well go out and go get a drink together. You a sucker. And anybody who supports you, donate to you, and watch you that's black, they suckers too. Because everything that you about, what you made of, you ain't nothing but a black KKK member doing the white man's work. I have no respect for you. I have no respect for your movement. But If you had any honor, you would apologize to that woman. You would apologize to her family. What you said out of your mouth was fucked up. I'm just trying to figure out, is your soul really that sick? Do you really feel that way? Or are you just an agent working for this satanic system and trying to tear apart and tear down your own people in the eyes of the enemy? Why don't you let me know? Because I'm pretty sure you're going to see this video. That's all I'm trying to figure out. Don't kick down a black woman and leave yourself exempt. Because during the days of slavery, the black man ain't do shit to protect the black woman. What he did was, after she got raped and he got his ass whipped, because Massa whipped his ass, he turned around to that black woman because he couldn't do nothing to Massa, and he whooped her ass. Every time that black man got drunk, he got drunk off of revenge. But he didn't take out his revenge on that Massa. He took out that revenge on that black woman. So how dare you disrespect my sister, my queen, without flipping that coin and taking responsibility for the shit that we allow to happen to our women on a daily basis. You wouldn't be where you are, sitting where you are, if you ain't come through the birth canal of a black woman. You wouldn't be who you are right now. Your mother had issues. She raised you a little bit fucked up. And you got animosity towards her. But you ain't got no animosity towards the system that sick dogs and water holes on her parents and grandparents. Somehow you left out that part. You didn't see that. You ain't got no problem with the system that flooded our communities all over the place throughout this country with dope, coke, and crack, and alcohol. You ain't got no problem with this system that gave our brothers and sisters syphilis. You ain't got no problem with this system that gave our brothers and sisters all throughout Africa a man-made disease called AIDS, HIV. No problem with that? You don't have no problem with this system that created a disease that causes cancer in men and women called HPV, that's sexually transmitted, that's brand new? You don't have no problem with that. But you got a problem with the black woman? You're going to have to make me understand that. You're a pretty articulate brother. You're going to have to break that down to me. How you don't have a problem. When in a lot of black communities, it's illegal for us to have guns. But there's a gun in every household. Dope grows in Afghanistan. Not in the South Bronx. Not in Jamaica, Queens. Not in Chicago, not in LA. It grows in Afghanistan. You don't have no problem with there being dope being sold on every corner in our community, and our government is reaping the reward off of the shit they're leaking in our community. But you got a problem with the black woman? Who are you? Who sent you? Who shaped and molded you? I see clearly who you are. With your divide and conquer tactics. You ain't nothing but the shaitan. You a sick, twisted individual. And I feel sorry for your daughter. Because sooner or later, she gonna have to either accept that black man that you hate so much. Because if you hate the black woman, you hate the black man too. And you made that clear when you said, when you see a group of black men walking in a crowd, just open fire. Don't even ask no questions. I guess you think the white man, the slave master, gonna treat your daughter like a queen, huh? Good luck on that. Tommy Sotomayor, you a sucker. If anytime you feel like you want to reach out and you want to build on this, let's build. Because I'm going to get in your ass. I see the bitch in you. I see the sucker in you. I do not respect you as a man. I don't give a fuck how much money you make. I don't respect you as a man. I think you a sissy. I think you can't stand the sight of black men neither because you ain't built like us. For you to be in a crowded room, like in a house of consciousness with Sinat in them, you wasn't really comfortable anyway. Even though you were supposed to, because they supposed to be regular dudes, but one of them black brothers said enough was enough, and he socked your ass. And I was upset at him. But now that I know who you are and what you stand for, I'm even more mad at him, because he ain't knock all your fucking teeth out your mouth. Peace out, sucker.